Hey everyone, Really Japan here, and I'm with a new series here called playing Minecraft, as you can see. Of course, it being me, I spawned in a tree. This is a new series that I wanted to think about starting. Already hearing a spider, so fuck my life. That's not what the series is called. Ouch. Spider, I need you to stay away from me wherever you are. Alright, so yeah, on to the topic. So this is a series that I'm going to call something like Minecraft and Movies. Now this is a series that won't just include me. Let me activate my map. Alright. This just won't only include me. Like there might be a part where it's just me with someone or whatever. But basically, as the series suggests, I'm going to be talking about movies because I like to watch movies. Might be some like reviews of movies. Others could be like, is there like baby stuff? What the fuck is that over there? It could just be multiple things. That's baby sheep. I only see one sheep. But yeah, it could be multiple things. I could be reviewing a movie with a friend or by myself, because you know I have no friends. Now we're talking. Or I could just like be talking about movies, maybe some TV shows, but mostly it'd be movies. Cause I mean, movies starts with M, so does Minecraft. So alliteration, yeah. I think that's the correct word. I'm not sure, but I'm just going to say alliteration. While I'm going to be playing Minecraft on survival with a friend, probably sometimes, maybe, I don't know. Alright, so this is the second day of 2019. This is January 2nd. And probably should have done something like this on the first day. But this video is just basically going to be like, obviously the beginning, me rambling on while trying to play this. I should probably get wood. Yeah, I'm gonna get some wood. So 2018 had some interesting movies, good and bad. Some that I haven't seen yet, and I want to see. Of course, there's the 3 Marvel movies, MCU Marvel movies. Sorry, me make sure I get that correct because Deadpool is Marvel, but it's Fox. Saw Deadpool 2, fucking loved it. It's awesome. But I have to say, my movie of the year of 2018 was easily Avengers: Infinity War. And that doesn't make me a racist. I love Black Panther as much as the next person, but I mean, like, what I didn't like about Black Panther is just something small that I would always. The only thing I would really say is that they shouldn't have killed Ulysses Claw, which was Andy Serkis's character. Shouldn't have killed him off so easily. Like, they introduced him in Age of Ultron. He didn't do much in Age of Ultron. They just introduced him in that movie, the second Avengers movie, and yeah, pretty much he just gets killed super easily in Black Panther. And of course, Michael B. Jordan's character, Killmonger, the main villain, chooses to die rather than get incarcerated in Wakanda. So, I mean, that makes sense. His like reasons were completely justifiable. Like, he did say, is like, yeah, I fucked up, but I'm not going to be caged up. The man wants to live free, like, forever, but at the same time, he'd rather die, like, than be incarcerated. So, like, I get that. That's, like, I guess, good reason not to, what's it called? Not to want to, be caged up, but at the same time, I forgot the whole crafting thing is, like, weird now. craft anymore. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. I'll get to that later. What the fuck? No, just tell me how to craft, goddammit. No, I just keep doing this. So yeah, the fact that he like chooses to die, it's kind of like, god damn it. Sorry if I like randomly stop. I've never done Minecraft like this. What's this? Birch button. No, thank you. Boom. I have sticks now. I should keep an eye on my hunger. I'm gonna continue going this way. So yeah, as much as I love Black Panther, Infinity War has got to be my all-time favorite of 2018. Just because it was like the culmination of 10 years of creating and setting up like a entire cinematic universe. Which the fact that this has been completely successful for the most part. Regardless of the bad apples, I guess you could say, of the movies, like Thor 2, Iron Man 2 and 3 were kind of okay. But the Marvel Cinematic Universe has been basically just so extremely... I need to get food. So, just extremely as successful as it been. Shut up. With like all the movies that just end up being like really good. Damn it. And I mean, it wasn't like any other like superhero movie. Really, only 2 pieces of coal? Fuck off. Like, it was a very different like superhero movie. Like, when people say like, all superhero movies are all the same, it's like, no, they weren't. Guardians of the Galaxy movies are basically not superhero movies. They are like space dramas, like Star Wars. They're not heroes. They're outlaws who just so happen to choose to do the right thing. And Infinity War is in the view of the bad guy, Thanos. The movie is about him and the fact that he wins at the end. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen Infinity War. If you haven't seen it, then what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm excited for Endgame, which is going to be the 4th Avengers movie, if no one knew that. Some cobblestone. Oh my god, I'm falling everywhere. But I'm excited for Endgame. I'm excited for Captain Marvel. Finally, she's getting her own movie. And the really funny fact is that it's literally going to be a month between those movies. Ooh, Fallen Tree, oh my god. Like, Captain Marvel comes out in March. And, literally at the end of, in the beginning of March, it's going to be her movie. I think it's March 8th. I'm hoping I'm right there. But then at the end of, like, April, because, just like Infinity War, Endgame gets pushed up. So it's going to be, Captain Marvel comes out in March. It's going to be all of March, and then all of a sudden, it's April, and then at the end of April is going to be Avengers 4. And I think Spider-Man Far From Home is also going to be in July again. I don't know. But yeah, I'm really anxious to see like what happens in these movies. I mean, like, Captain Marvel, like, seeing how she's going to be a big part of Endgame. What the fuck is going to happen in Endgame? How are they going to fix what's been happened in Infinity War? Ouch. Oh, oh god. You need to get away from me. That terrified the shit out of me, whatever the fuck that was. That's, that thing. God, they've added so much shit into Minecraft now. It's just weird. Is that a mushroom on a tree? Yes, it is. I need to find somewhere safe. Pumpkins. Who the fuck? Fuck you, Hawkeye, piece of shit. Rose bushes. Now you die. God, I gotta stop getting distracted. So yeah, 2018 had a bunch of good movies, had some, I guess, not well-received movies, but I haven't seen them, like Venom. Heard a lot of mixed shit about Venom, but haven't seen it. I'm not in a rush to see that anyway. Zombies and the Drowned, or whatever that's called. Alright, I'm gonna be a bitch and hide in a tree now, so I can actually talk about movies and shit. I don't know what to do. So yeah, it just was a whole lot of interesting movies coming out this year, 2019. Some of them being the three that I mentioned earlier: Avengers Endgame. Oh, I can put the controller down and talk now. The three Marvel MCU movies coming out: Avengers Endgame, Captain Marvel, and Spider-Man: Far From Home. You got John Wick 3, making another one of that, and that's good. What else? Glass looks really cool. I watched Split. It was fantastic. Never saw Unbreakable back then, but going to have to watch it now. There's a whole lot of movies. Let's see. I don't know how I feel about Alita, because it's an anime movie. A movie based off of an anime / manga, and live action adaptations, especially done in America, done by quote unquote America, have been, not good at all, ever. I mean, Speed Racer I enjoyed, but yeah, it's not good at all. The only one that I'm kind of excited for that has actual stakes if they fuck it up is Detective Pikachu. Which, yes, I'm excited for it because I'm a Pokemon fan, but they could have done something else. They didn't have to do Detective Pikachu. Like, they could have done, like, let me just get a quick glance at my surroundings. Fuck, there's a whole lot of nothing. I'm at the top part of the map. So that is, like, probably crazy down that way. That looks like a snow biome. That looks like that kind of forest biome. They could have done, like, anything else. They could have done just a simple thing of the games where it's like, oh, person becomes a trainer, battles gyms, bonds with Pokemon, yada yada yada. Same old formula from the games. I understand if they wanted to do something different, like, on that, but at the same time, why Detective Pikachu? If you want to do a spin-off game, could have done, like, Pokemon Ranger. That would have been cool. I would have liked to see that. If they wanted PETA, like, off their asses about, like, animals fighting other animals, even though it's fictional and there's more to it than that, They could have done a Pokemon Ranger movie. If they wanted a Pokemon that could talk, they could done Mystery Dungeon. That's a spin-off game that's been popular on its own right. But they chose to do Detective Pikachu, which a lot of Pokemon fans, like myself, didn't really know that there was that kind of game. And I think there's only the one Detective Pikachu game. And it's like, why would you do that? And it's just weird hearing Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu, because obviously what 99% of the population is going to see when he speaks as Pikachu is Deadpool. So, that's weird. It's just like a whole bunch of movies coming out in 2019 that are like really anticipated for. But the one that I'm extremely 100% excited for, and this is above Avengers Endgame, and Captain Marvel, and Spider-Man Far From Home, Godzilla King of the Monsters. They've been marketing this movie perfectly for this, just, and everything I've been hearing, the 2 trailers that I've seen are, man, I want this movie so bad. Like, I have no idea how this is going to turn out, because they've done it in the first trailers for the first Godzilla movie, the 2014. They've altered a bunch of shit, and not only they, as in like Warner Bros., but big movies like Star Wars and the Marvel movies, they've altered stuff in the trailers, and then when the final movie comes out, you'll notice that scenes have been done differently. Like the Deadpool 2, perfect example. Deadpool 2, they say, here's X-Force. They show all the X-Force people doing stuff in the trailer. Like, they show, like, Terry Crews' character punching some dude and, like, doing action sequences and whatnot. They show Shatterstar, like, blocking 2 people with his swords. But then, when you watch the actual movie, spoiler alert, they all get, like, killed, like, super easily and very comedically. Like, everything was altered. They do that with Star Wars. They've done that with Star Wars. They did that with the first Godzilla movie. There are a bunch of scenes where they just show him, Godzilla, just, like, walking around the city. But then when the final movie comes out, you actually see him fighting one of the monsters, the Mutos. So, out of the 2 trailers that came out for King of the Monsters, I wonder how much of that was altered into the final product, into the final project. Like, I want to know what was altered from the trailers to be what's in the actual movie. I'm hoping it's not too much. Like, in the second trailer, that Rodan spin move, I want to actually see that. That looks really badass. I just want King Ghidorah to be gruesome, merciless, as he's always been. Alright, so I think that is a good place to leave off for part 1 of this probably series. Maybe part 2. I might have a guest with me. I hope so. Other than that, if I get too bored, I might talk about TV shows sometimes. But it's mostly going to be movies. Hopefully everyone enjoyed. If you like this series and stuff like that, hit like. Subscribing would also be nice. Leave any comments in the section what you guys are excited for, movie-wise, in 2019. What movies you liked, disliked in 2018. There's probably a lot of bad movies and good movies I like. What are you excited for 2019? What are you not excited for 2019? And see you guys later.